Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys.
Hi guys, back with another video. Just got done training arms, still looking tiny as ever. So as I said in the previous video, I am going to do a video related to the hair, and as you'll see from the title, it's all going to be about being yourself and dealing with negativity. While I'm here, I am going to put a training video up sometime in the next week. I'm just not wanting a video while the gym's crowded, so I will try my hardest to get it up, because I know it can be boring watching a guy sit on a seat and stand up and talk. Oh, I literally have one take at this because I have work in about 45 minutes, so hopefully this goes well. As I say, and as you can see, I got my head shaven off, and basically after getting my head shaven off, 90% of the people I've come across do not like it. I seem to look like some sort of convict, which I completely understand because I probably do. But I like it. It's more convenient, it's more comfortable, it's easy in the morning to dry your hair in about 5 seconds, and it's making my life just a whole lot easier. Now, as I say, this isn't going to be solely focused on my hair, that'll be very boring. So I'm going to relate this to fitness in a bit. Another prop, this is a pink shoe. I just got these a couple of days ago again, the Nike Flyknit 4.0s. And they didn't look that pink in the photo on the Nike website, so I was a bit shocked when they came. But I do like them, and again, 90% of the people who I managed to catch an eye with, I can see they're looking at me like some sort of idiot because I'm wearing pink shoes around the gym. Now, the point I'm going to reinforce is, this is me being myself. Now, I don't know how many 19-year-olds you know who wear a one all over, because I don't know many. And this is about me trying to be different. It's about what I feel most comfortable in and what's me being myself. Now, I could easily go out there, longer on top, shaving sides, and you've probably seen that in the previous videos because that's what I did wear for a stage. And it was the norm. But there's no need to follow the norm. There's nothing wrong with it. And sometimes that's where the success is going to lie, when you go away from the norm and you follow your own intuition. Now, how is this going to relate to fitness? Well, I suppose you can start with comparing yourself with others and trying to be like someone instead of being yourself. Now, take for example, talk about a physique competitor like Steve Cook. Now, if you're a 19-year-old and you're comparing yourself to that when you've just started out training, do you really think that's going to benefit you? Because I don't. There's nothing wrong with admiring these physiques being your overall goal in the end. However, it's not going to do anything for you, and at most it's just going to unmotivate you. I hope that's the word, unmotivate. I'm actually going to check that after this video, because I don't know if it is or not. But you see what I'm trying to say there. And the only person you can compare to is yourself. So if you've got photos, I recommend taking photos every month or so and see yourself progress. And trust me guys, that is going to motivate you a hell lot more than looking at pictures of Steve Cook and focusing everything towards what he's doing because of the way he looks. Now, another point I want to make is dealing with negativity, and it's going to happen a lot in fitness because, as I say, with the hair, with the shoes, a lot of negativity about that, and I can cope with this because what I've learnt is you've got to not care about what others think of you. Now, what I mean by that is, as bodybuilding, as powerlifting isn't as popular sports as, well, depending on where you live, football's big over here, rugby's big over here, and not only friends but also your family, they're not going to understand why you're tracking your macros, why you're tracking your calories, why you're going to the gym 5-6 times a week instead of doing normal things, playing normal sports. But what you've got to learn, guys, is there's always going to be criticism in this world, and if you have second thoughts because someone's telling you you're silly, that you're tracking everything you eat, you're silly because you're training and it's pointless, remember why you started. Because I always think back to when I started, a skinny 130 pounds, and I get told all the time, why are you doing it? Why don't you go back to playing football? And it's just not what I enjoy. I enjoy the bodybuilding lifestyle. I enjoy getting bigger and seeing progression. And sometimes what you've got to do is you've got to surround yourself with positive people and people who are going to be similar to around you. Now, you probably lose a lot of friends. Well, I have lost a lot of friends because I'm 100% focused on my fitness. But I've also met a lot of good people who are also like me and aspire to do something with their fitness career or whatever. So that's what I'd always say is, don't let others affect your goals just because they're negative about what you're doing. And as I said at the start of the video, with about being yourself, success will lie where the norm isn't being followed, and sometimes you just gotta follow your intuition and go for it. Just go for it, and if it goes wrong, it's went wrong. But you can't sit there and say, well, I didn't try it, I didn't do what felt right to me. So that's all I really want to say, guys, is although it can be hard sometimes to go away from the norm, and it can be hard to deal with that sort of negativity, what comes with it, I truly believe you'll be a lot more happier if you are yourself and you just forget about what other people think of you. Because as I say, at the end of the day, there's always going to be them critiques out there, critics who are going to judge you for what you're doing. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'm off to enjoy work, so cheers.